have no future potential, so get out.
Huh?
What's up?
Well, my girlfriend kicked me out and...
If you want, you could stay with me. I'm looking forward to working with you.
My name is Keiichi Sato, and I work for Tokimeki, an architectural design firm specializing in offices and commercial buildings. Noa is the CEO of Uki Uki, one of our clients, and the daughter of the former CEO. She runs and manages office buildings and commercial facilities.
Keiichi, next time, I'd like to hear your proposal too, if that's alright.
Okay. You should speak up more too, you know. I'm nowhere near Kobayashi yet. My flow design's still shaky. And my skills as a space designer aren't there yet. But I can't stay in a support role forever. I want to deliver real results too, so I'll do my best. We're done for today, so feel free to go straight home. Huh? Is that... Sayuri? Sayuri? Oh wait, I lost her. I need to get home and ask her what's going on. When I rushed home, a shocking sight awaited me.
You have no future potential, so get out.
Huh? I'm Kuwabara from Tsuki Corp. Don't worry, I'll make her happy.
He works for a much bigger company than you, and he actually has real talent.
Tsuki Corp. We're in the same industry, and yeah, I know they're a major player. I see. I had a feeling your heart was already drifting towards someone else, so if that's how it is, I'm done. I don't want to stay with someone who'd do something this low.
What?
Alright then. That said, it's not like I can find a new place to live right away.
What's up?
Noah. Well, my girlfriend kicked me out and...
If you want, you could stay with me.
Huh?
If you stay out here, you'll catch a cold. Come on, let's go. I live in a high-rise, and I've got a spare room, so you can use it however you like.
Noah really has no sense of caution. Or does she only think about helping people in trouble? Noah, you can't just let a guy live with you, that's seriously risky.
But I really want this project with your company to succeed. So I don't want you sleeping outside and having this whole project fall apart. This isn't just for you, it's for me too, for work, okay?
But...
I've got another small apartment I use for work, so if you don't like this, I can crash there. So, let's head to the room.
Wait a minute.
My bad. I'm really bad at cleaning. So you don't have to pay rent. But can you help around the house?
Wait, was that your plan with me?
But it's a win-win, right? You can stay here while you look for a new place. I'm pretty busy with work, so I don't really keep up with chores or cooking. But you can help me out.
Is it okay if I start cleaning right now? My sister's the same way. She messes the place up right away and I just can't ignore stuff like this.
Yeah, of course. I'll clean up your room in the meantime. Oh, and by the way, I don't care where the furniture or appliances go, so feel free to move things around.
Okay. 1 hour later.
Keiichi, did you do all of this?
Sorry. I got carried away and changed quite a lot.
That's totally fine. Can I ask you a favor?
A few days later.
We've been running ads for your company up until now, but I'd like to end the contract at the end of this month.
Sure, I'll sign the contract termination paperwork then.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
You're really okay with ending the contract that easily?
I've been discussing this with my boss, Kobayashi. And lately it's felt like we haven't been taken very seriously. Deadlines kept getting pushed back, and our requests weren't being reflected. We were actually already discussing whether we should be the ones to end the contract.
Really?
Yes, so ending the contract is perfectly fine with us.
I thought he'd push back more. Then the contract is terminated.
Around that same time as for Kuwabara, it's already been decided on Tokimeki.
Yes, I'm afraid we've already decided which company we'd like to work with on this project.
Tokimeki isn't really a major firm. So wouldn't it be better to leave this to us?
Whether a company is big or not doesn't matter. We signed the contract because we believe they can truly understand our needs and turn them into reality. And we've worked with Tokimeki for many years. They're a company we trust.
But you've never entrusted them with a project this large, have you? We won't make you regret it, and we won't waste your time either, so please sign with us.
If you're that confident, then alright, why don't we hear proposals from both your company, Suki and Tokimeki at the same time? And then decide on the spot which one is better.
That's fine with us.
If you keep thinking a company's value is just about being big, you'll end up getting blindsided.
Excuse me? A few weeks later. Oh, you are... hello.
I heard a brief version from Keiichi, but could it be that he's Keiichi's ex's new partner? But that doesn't matter right now. I apologize for bringing this up so suddenly.
Not at all. The contract hasn't been finalized yet. And we have no intention of losing either, right, Keiichi? Of course not. Then I'll go first, since this is a state-of-the-art building. I focused on creating a smarter interior and efficient traffic flow that prioritizes ease of work. Kuwabara's presentation wrapped up smoothly. Then it was our turn. Well then.
If it's alright with you, would you mind letting Keiichi handle the presentation?
Huh?
I've had the chance to observe his work up close, and I'd really like to hear his presentation.
So that's what she meant back then when she said she had a favor to ask me. Sorry, I'm probably overstepping here. What are you talking about? You want to do this, right? Yes. All you're missing is confidence. Whether it goes well or not, the responsibility isn't on you. Thank you, Kobayashi. Oh, so it's Keiichi instead of his boss, huh? From the way this is going, sounds like Sayori's right. This contract is as good as ours. Please take a look at the materials I've handed out.
This is,
What? Is this design? It's not just about appearances. I focused on creating a traffic flow that maximizes work efficiency. And I incorporated Noah's requests as much as possible. Somehow I managed to finish the presentation. And then, an hour later...
After careful consideration, we've decided to go with Tokimeki for this project.
Thank you very much. You did it, Keiichi. I suppose this time it just wasn't meant to be. Have a nice day. Oh, excuse me. I need to step out for a moment. I have something to say to him. Kuwabara, you're dating Sayuri, right? What? Did you come to take a cheap shot at me? No, that's not it. But if that's the case, you're in serious trouble. Huh? The next day, Kuwabara would learn what I meant. Sayuri? Why are you here? My boss, Yamada, and even Sayori's boss, Muto, are here. What's going on?
I'm sorry!
Kuwabara, you're aware that our policy does not permit personal relationships with clients, right? But that was more like an unspoken understanding, wasn't it? In the past, an employee dated a client and leaked confidential information outside the company. Because of that, any relationship with a client now requires prior disclosure. Sayuri, you attend compliance training every year, so you should have been thoroughly informed on this.
I'm sorry, sir.
Wait, it was that serious? So at that time, you were in a relationship with Keiichi, who was our business client, yes? No, it was barely overlapping. Or more like it ended almost at the same time.
Hold up. Are you saying the relationship wasn't officially over at that point?
Well...
Kuwabara, that's enough! Don't make this worse!
You're the one who should have explained your side properly. I see. That would explain why the paperwork was never filed. This is a serious compliance violation. Sayuri, you will have to take responsibility for this.
I understand. That being the case, Kuwabara, you will also be held responsible. You'll likely be removed from several projects.
I understand. I can't believe this is happening. Meanwhile, at the same time... You did great yesterday, Keiichi.
You handled the presentation with Noah's company, right?
I checked the slides and documents too, but man, you're amazing.
You've always put together solid, thoughtful instruction docs, so yeah. This honestly makes me really happy for you.
From now on, you should speak up and share your ideas more. Yes, sir. Thanks to Noah, everyone finally recognized me. All that steady effort really paid off.
It's really coming together now. The on-site crew was praising you too. They said your instructions were spot on. It made the construction much smoother.
I appreciate it. Oh, right. I think I'll be able to find a place soon, so once I do, I'll move out right away.
Why don't you stay until the project is finished?
Huh?
We're already doing all the little check-ins at home. So why don't you just keep staying here until the project's finished?
To be honest, work's been crazy, and I haven't gotten far with apartment hunting. So I really appreciate that. I'll move out as soon as this project wraps up.
Wait, why do I feel a little disappointed?
There's a job I'd like to ask you to handle. You might be busy, but can you take it on? Yes, of course. Lately, our rival company, Tsuki doesn't seem to be doing so well. And their clients are starting to come our way. That's why now's our moment to push hard. I wonder what happened to Suki. I'll do my best. At the same time, over on Kuwabara's end. Darn it. Everyone found out about Sayori and now the staff are giving me the cold shoulder. Losing their trust means I'm not being given any major projects. I've got to turn this around fast. And what really ticks me off is that clients are flowing straight to Tokimeki. There's no way I'm losing to them. 1 year later, seeing my idea take shape like this, I can't believe it. Haha, you really did great.
So, I was thinking of asking you to handle the next project too. Would that be okay?
Of course. I've spent the past year slowly rebuilding trust, and thanks to that I finally get to work on a major project. Alright, this is where I turn things around. Is this not acceptable?
No, it's not unacceptable at all. In fact, I think it's very impressive. But with this plan, we'll go way over budget.
Don't worry, I found a contractor who can keep the costs down.
Really? But we'd have to cut the budget by a huge amount. Is that actually possible?
Leave it to me. I'll keep the costs down while meeting as many of your requests as possible.
Okay, alright. You're in charge of the main building of the commercial complex this time. But the annex is being handled by another company.
Yes, that's what you mentioned.
Right. So would it be alright if we took a moment to do quick introductions?
Of course.
I'm Noah from Uki Uki. I'll be overseeing the management and operations of the annex.
I'm Keiichi from Tokimeki and I'll be in charge of the interior design. Noah? Keiichi? I never imagined we'd run into each other here.
Let's work together and build an amazing commercial complex.
Yes. Is this really gonna be okay? A few months later.
What are you gonna do about this? Kuwabara, you said you'd keep the costs down. But if the quality drops too, what's the point?
Excuse me? What's going on?
They said the construction level ended up being too demanding because you prioritized style. And now the work can't move forward. They also found several other defects.
That's because I tried to meet both requests, keeping costs down and focusing on the interior design. So there were some tough compromises. If you could choose just one or the other, then
you should have told us it wasn't possible back then. It's a real problem to hear, actually we can't do this after construction has already started.
Satasaki, please take a look at this.
What's this?
We heard the overall situation and came up with an alternative proposal. You two came up with this? Yes. The annex is ahead of schedule, so we had some breathing room. And honestly, when we saw your instruction documents, something didn't sit right with us. Then you should have said something at the time.
We did remember. But you said it was fine, and told us not to interfere with your work.
Ugh. If this was none of our business, I'm sorry.
This is incredible.
Huh?
You made this so we can still make adjustments even at this stage, right?
Yes. Starting completely over at this stage isn't realistic. So we designed it so it can be handled with smaller adjustments rather than major revisions. Let me see it too. This is incredibly well thought out. Of course it is. lowering the price, or just following orders isn't all there is to this job. I've heard you went through a lot once the situation with Sayuri became public at the office. Wah! I don't know if you were panicking or just desperate to make a comeback, but you need to focus on what's right in front of you, on the work itself. You don't have to tell me that.
Kuwabara, you need to take responsibility for this situation.
Responsibility meaning?
We'll be terminating the contract, and in accordance with the contract terms, you'll be providing appropriate compensation. Is that okay with you?
Yes, I understand. After spending an entire year slowly building trust, this is what rushing got me.
Keiichi, Noah, would you be willing to take over the main building as well?
Of course.
It'll be our pleasure.
A few days later.
So, about tonight's dinner? But why are you coming out of Uki CEO's house?
You know Noah?
I mean, she became a second-gen CEO at a young age, and everyone was talking about her. Of course I know who she is. Anyway, why are you together? I've been trying to contact you non-stop lately.
Oh, I blocked your number so I didn't see any of it.
What? And do you want to know why we're together? I think you already know the answer to that. We're heading out to grab stuff for dinner, so excuse us. No way!
And as for Sayuri and Kuwabara...
I'm sick of this. I don't care about your confidence issues. Start looking for a new job. If you won't, then get out of my house.
We're already engaged now, so there's no way I'm leaving this place.
I can't even move on to a new relationship like this. And Keiichi still has me blocked. If this was how it was going to turn out, I never should have broken up with him.
Things have finally settled down, so I was thinking I'd move out.
I love you, Keiichi. So please don't leave. Stay here with me.
I love you too, Noah. Noah, will you go out with me?
Sure.